Hi everyone. I want to explore a little bit of this topic called free will. I've been interested in free will for a while. I just feel like, I know we always have free will, but I always just got the sense that maybe it's more complicated than we realize. I'm not sure. Um, I'm going to do some channeling now. I've got my Palladian family here to help me with this. Free will is a concept that we have on a soul level chosen. Yes, before we have incarnated into this life, we have chosen to have a certain amount of free will. And I just want to double check when I say certain amount. Everyone's free will is different. Some people are more willing to be open about their free will, to be more accessible to their free will. Some people are not. Some people want to have a certain amount that maybe they don't want to use because maybe they've used a lot in the past and they want to do something right in this life. And at this moment, it is kind of what people would be choosing more and more because of the ascension that's going on, the changes that are going on. We are all going to be pushed to do basically the right thing by humanity, by Mother Earth, right? This highest timeline that we're on for our higher self. Yes. So, but it is a choice that we all have, all of us. And yes, on a soul level, we have chosen that. And some people, might have more of a squeeze from their free will or more openness for the free will that they can choose if they wish to. Now, free will is, I just want to get it right, what it actually is. It is basically a choice. It's like a choice point in your life, at different points in your life, right? Where you can choose for yourself, right, what you want in your life, the choice that you want to make in your life. So, for example, if you, they're pointing to me. So this is, yeah, something that I have been told before that if in my it's so funny on my own free will choice, probably if I wasn't going through this ascension and this I want to say the crazy amount of awakening that I've gone through, like a lot of people would have or will do potentially if they haven't already, yes, which is that if I was to choose my free will, I wouldn't be doing this. So in my free will, and I would be, yeah, I can see it. Like I'd be lying down next to the beach and just enjoying my life, maybe traveling around, basically resting, right? That I wouldn't want to be part of anything really. I just want to do what I want to do and just relax. Um, that would be my free will if I chose that. But as the ascension is happening and as all the squeezes and the pushes within me, the alchemy that's going on within me and just like everyone else is going on, it doesn't allow me to choose that free will, but on a I'm kind of, so yeah, I'm going to try and, this is so specific here. It's not mind in terms of free will. Not completely. Sometimes it is your mind that just wants to grab and want something, hold on to something and want something desperate, just needs it. And that can be your free will. Sometimes your free will, it's like you just want to break. This would be me. Like you just want to break and you just want to rest. And right now, you don't want to do the thing that you're being asked to do, right, by the universe. That can be part of your free will as well. And again, you have choice and you can choose that anytime, whatever you choose to do. So it is like choice points and choices that you can make, which overall, you can again still do because everyone again has got free will all the time, right? However, with this ascension, the changes that are going on, it's going to be really, I'm being told, almost impossible. Let's just say almost impossible to use your free will. Now, people might, and that's again fine if that's what they want to do, but to use your free will at this point is going to be difficult because there's so much pressure. There's so much pressure that's like I'm going to be shown like pushed down on us that we are really being, I want to use the word force, encouraged, forced in a way to make the changes within ourselves and therefore make the changes outside of ourselves in the life that we want for the highest self of ourselves, which is the same as highest self of all, right? So, yes. Now, I want to know, so in terms of other lifetimes, the free will that we have come here with, again, always had free will. In other lifetimes, there have been choices made by Mother Earth that, that she had wanted to increase in her consciousness levels and wanted humanity to work with her. And so you can all, become more conscious together, right? In this rising of consciousness going on. And in other lifetimes, there have been choices in that you have made, that everyone's made in terms of free will, whether you wanted to or not. But because of the shifts, the ending of situations that happened that didn't allow in other past lives, that didn't allow this full consciousness that's happening now in this earth, because it's the first time, if I've got this right, it's the first time ever, pretty much the first time ever that it's come to this point. Yes, there have been other lifetimes that it's been to a similar point or around the same level, but pretty much this has been the most, right? It has already peaked before, but it just had to end, right? So in those lifetimes, there was free will still. There was a bit of a squeeze, but in this lifetime, there's more of a squeeze, right? To stay, I want to kind of say, yeah, within the parts of us that still have a choice to use our free will, but it's because it's such a big squeeze that it's just, again, going to be really, really difficult to use our free will. But again, it doesn't mean we don't have free will. Yes. So free will is basically a part of your soul, if I've got this right. It's part of your soul desire. Yes. It's part of your soul wanting a capacity of something to experience, just so you know that there's space for you. There's a willingness that you have. There's an ability you have. That there's freedom, right? There's a freedom within us, and the free will helps us understand the freedom that we all have within us. Yes, but even if we don't choose the free will, there's freedom. If you don't choose the free will, you are still free. You've got to understand within yourself, you are always free. Within your alignment, within your true self, you are free. This is what your inner, the self-love is. It's all about. It's one of the things all about is freedom, yes. But in your free will, there are certain choices that you may want to make, right, in your life. And that is part of what free will is. Nothing to do with, there's a freedom there, of course, but you are already free anyway. It's both, yes. But, when it comes to free will, it's not, they're kind of saying, look, there is a calculated part to free will. There's a calculation, there's like percentages, there's numbers, certain numbers that we've come here with in order to use, whether we have the ability, again, the space to use our free will, or how likely we are to use our free will, or how willing we will be to use our free will, right? It's calculated in that way, yes, and everyone has their own choices they've made on a soul level. So mine is very, very little, yes. And I know that in past lives, yeah, I have chosen my free will a few times. So, that was probably the best choice that my soul could have made in this life. So it is a calculated thing, but the overall thing to know is that all of us, always has choice, because we are free, always. We are free beings, whether it's free will or not. You are always able to choose. You are free within yourself, in your own bodily self. You are free to be what you are, on a soul and heart level. It is about your freedom. So be understanding of what you actually are, to feel free within yourself, regardless of free will or not. But you are always free. Yes, and that's it.